Welcome back! Hopefully I don't screw this up and make that an awkward transition from the last video. I have a habit of doing that. Anyway, we're gonna ignore the lag and we're gonna talk to Lares.
Hey! I don't get it. You entered the monastery. What's it like there?
Different.
I can imagine.
I agree with you completely.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Where?
It's not what I heard.
Let us take Vatras' ornament back.
Then let's go. Follow me.
Don't tell me.
Alright, we are off. This is kind of a big hike. And since there isn't much going on, I might just kind of cut most of the travel out. He does stop and say a few things. So maybe I'll just leave that part in, but I'll cut out most of the walking. It's nowhere that we haven't walked past before, so the journey is not important.
Now that we're no longer in town and cannot be overheard, let me tell you a little more. We are now going to take this ornament that you brought me back to Saturas. You remember Saturas, don't you?
You guys remember him.
Certainly.
If you watched my
He was
last
the
series,
leader of the
or
water
played
mages in the new
Gothic 1
camp.
yourself.
We lads from the former new camp still have good relations with the water mages. Even Lee will still protect the water mages against any danger today if it's within his power. To keep up the contact with the water mages, I'm in town most of the time, working together with Vatras. And this is the armor that is issued to each of us by the water mages. The members of the Ring of Water have been wearing such armor since before the Orc Wars.
What is Cavalorn's part in this? He wasn't a follower of the new camp as far as I know.
You are right. Our community has grown. Even I do not know how many there are by now. But let us move on. I want to get further away from the city. We can talk more about it later.
Alright, let's
Let's
keep
move
going.
on.
Stay close behind me. What's wrong? Are you still holding up?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
move on.
Stay close behind me.
I don't really know why he does that.
Don't you break down on me now.
I'm fine, damn it.
Stop blabbing. Let's move on.
Stay close behind me.
Blabbing.
The water mages are all beside themselves. They've been digging at an excavation site in the northeast for weeks. It's anybody's guess what they're trying to find there. It all started when the earth began trembling like it did in the worst times of the barrier. Horrible stone creatures emerged from the ground, slaying everyone who went within 100 feet of them. The water mages took the matter in hand and destroyed those hostile invaders. And now they're digging down there, searching for an explanation for these strange events. But you will soon see for yourself.
Let's move on.
Stay close behind me. Can you still go on?
Yeah. Let's move on.
Stay close behind me. Right. It could get dangerous here.
Let's move on.
Keep back a little.
Alright, so we're kind of here now. Gonna hang back, you'll deal with the snappers here. So they're a little out of our league right now. Fortunately, he's invincible, so... I'll help. Just a little bit. There we go. Can't take anything from them, I don't think. Well, this is interesting. Very Aztec looking.
We're here. Here. Take the ornament. The water mages must be in there somewhere. Take it to them. If you should meet any beast down in that hole in the ground that look like they're too much for you, flee forward to Saturas. He'll take care of the beast for you. I need to go back. And one more thing. Don't even think about strolling around for long with this ornament. Go directly to Saturas. See you.
Bye. Before we go down there, we'll just explore around the camp. There's not too much to see. Got a bow here for some reason. With some arrows. Not too helpful to us. Dark mushroom. Another dark mushroom. Got some skins in here. We can sell the boss bird. Oh, I probably got a ton of meat that I need to cook. Oh yeah. I'll just cook up a few of those. This is the quickest way to do it. I hate using the stove because the animation takes a lot longer. It's kind of funny when your character gets a little off the pan there. Whatever, that's enough. That will do us. Some swampweed. What kind of mages are these? Alright, let's save and then take a nap. Alright, I don't know why the game keeps crashing. It's a bit infuriating! Oh well. There's a locked chest up here. I'll try to unlock it. I don't really remember what's inside. There's also a lot of annoying gold coins that are just kind of strewn around one by one. It's like you don't want to pick them all up, but you feel like you have to. And it's just tiring. And one by one. Shut up, bird. One thing that just kind of bothers me about Lares is his inconsistency. I'm sorry, I just breathed really loudly on the microphone. Inconsistency between games. Like in the first one, he's kind of like the thuggish leader of the rogues. He's even got that really deep, like, raspy voice. In this one, he's much more quiet and, like, kind of kind sounding. He's almost, like, brotherly in a way. And then in Gothic 3, they make him, like, this really young, just kind of, like, ambitious thief who just seems kind of stupid. And I really hate his representation in Gothic 3. That one gold piece down there, you can never get that. I've tried for so long. Even if you lock onto it and stand up, it gone. It gone. Right, left, okay. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right, 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 left. Oh. There's an orc slayer in here, I thought so. That's a sword we're not going to be able to use for a long time, if ever. I'm not going to focus on strength that much since I'm a mage. Or, whoa, 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 chill, bro. Alright, down here there are some nasty goblin skeletons that will murder me. Now, there's a lot of stone tablets here. Now, you can learn the language to read them, which makes them really useful. But I would recommend not using them until after you get your skills as high as you can through trainers. Because it's the only... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who that rumbling? It's the only way to get your skills higher than the max that the teachers will do. What the hell? Focus on them. Yeah, these rats are... Their AI is like so focused on food that even if they're in the process of threatening you, but then like you kill their friend right next to them, they'll just stop and eat them. No! Back up! What the fuck? Alright, well we can get a lot of meat from them.
Nothing there.
Whoops. It is damn dark in here. Torches kind of annoy me in this game because you can't put them away. Of course, you can't in any of the other games either, except... Well, Gothic 3 you could, but it would also disappear. Stone Sentinel. Oh, he has something. I don't know if I've met the guy who you give those old coins to yet. I think I have. And haggled with him. If not, then we'll do that, because I got another quest to finish up over there as well. Ah. Rats. There are always rats. Got the bitch. Got the other bitch. Right, so those goblin skeletons are going to be way too hard. Do I have any snapper weed? Ah, I have one. Run like a... It didn't work! Didn't fucking work. I'm screwed. Sweet Jesus! Save me! No! Run! Serpentine! Serpentine! Help me, bro!
There's another of those scummy beasts.
What do you mean another? There's like 3 of them and they're fucking jumping all over me. Oh, they give up. They're going after him now. Sweet. Nice.
One less monster around.
3 less, man.
Wait a minute.
Are you mad? Get out of here. It's too
Get out
dangerous
of
in
here.
these vaults for a would-be adventurer. But say, don't I know you? Of course, you bastard. Don't think that I could have forgotten how you betrayed us in the new camp.
I'm not a bastard. Uh-oh, flashback. Low-res flashback. Whoops.
You drained our mound of ore of all magic power, and then simply disappeared. What exactly did you think you were doing?
It was necessary. Without the power of the ore, I could never have defeated the Sleeper.
What sort of drivel is that? Sleeper? Defeated? Do you have the slightest idea what you have done? You have confused the structure of magic so much that it could be heard back in Corinus. Count yourself lucky that the barrier simply collapsed one day.
You don't
What are
think
you
I had
complaining
anything to do
about?
with that?
It all worked out all right.
Mind your
Asshole.
tongue. What the blazes do you want here anyway?
I came here with Lares.
Lares? Really? Where is he?
I'm alone. Lares went back to the city.
What? And he sent you to us alone? What was he thinking?
I brought your ornament.
What in all the world is that supposed to mean? Who gave you that? Don't tell me that Lares simply handed it over to you.
Come off it now. I brought it to you. You do want it, don't you?
Certainly, but it disturbs me that you have your hand in the game once again.
Why are you making such a big deal about that old business with the ore mound? After all, I already worked for you back then, and you can't say that I was unreliable.
And what did it ultimately get me? Just don't think that I trust you.
What are you doing down here?
These halls conceal ancient secrets, mysterious secrets. The inscriptions and murals indicate a very ancient culture. Everything you can see here is written in a language completely unknown to us. We are only just beginning to learn it and grasp its meaning.
Ornament.
Why is this ornament so important to you?
It is the key to a portal. I shall not tell you more.
I want to join the Ring of Water.
What? How do you know about that? Who? Lares? I will kill him. He has broken our first rule. Speak to no one about the Ring of Water. I don't know what I should say. I only trust you where I can keep an eye on you.
It was Vatras who told me about the ring.
What? Vatras? Wonderful. Of all the water mages on the island, you run into the one who doesn't know you. I'm warning you, don't do anything stupid this time.
I'll make an effort.
Since there's no way of stopping you from keeping the other mages from doing their work, you might as well take a message from me to one of them. Tell Riordan that I wish to see him here. He's in the rear part of the vault. You will find him there.
I love how snarky this version of the hero can be. The first one kind of was, but his voice actor just kind of made it a wasted effort.
Hey!
Riordan.
What are you doing?
I'm studying the culture of the ancient people. Based on the inscriptions, they lived long before our time. I don't know exactly when they erected these halls, but their civilization was highly developed. They built a city on the other side of the mountains, and a temple for Adonos.
A lost city on the island of Corinus?
Yes. Until now, we lived in the belief that we knew the whole island. We assumed that the entire northeast of the island was one enormous mountain range. But we were wrong. Behind these mountains lies a valley. The city of the ancient people was located there. I would only too gladly see the buildings of the city, but they have probably fallen to dust long ago.
How old do you think this place is?
Well, I still can't say exactly, but it must be several hundred years old.
Saturas wants to see you.
Has he gotten further with his investigation? Then I will go to him immediately. If you want to learn more about this complex, talk to Nefarious. You'll find him farther back in these vaults.
One thing I either like or don't like about this game, I haven't decided yet. Like doing an LP for it, it's just all the talking. It does kind of make it tiring, and I feel like it's boring just sitting through dialogue where I'm not saying anything. But at the same time, it gives me a lot of breaks where I don't necessarily have to keep talking. And so that's pretty cool. Hey, bro.
May I bother you for a moment?
It's you. I never thought I'd see your face again. It's very brave of you to show up here. There was a time we would have skinned you alive. You can be glad that was a few weeks ago, and we've all calmed down.
What are you doing here?
My task is to find out more about the Guardians of the Temple. That is a tough nut, let me tell you. These stone sentinels have a characteristic that is utterly foreign to me. One moment they're standing around completely lifeless, and the next they're attacking you like they're possessed. I still haven't been able to determine their driving power, but one thing is sure, it is of magical origin.
Tell me more about these stone sentinels.
I can't tell you much so far. Unfortunately, we have had to destroy them. Now, they aren't dangerous. When we came here, they attacked us. We could only defeat them with our combined power. And I'm afraid there are even more waiting for us behind the portal. There must be a way to banish their driving force, so that they remain nothing more than statues.
Can you sell me some equipment?
Why not? If I remember correctly, we've already done business. Tell me what you need.
Yeah, he doesn't have too much useful for us. He has some potions, that's pretty nice. If we need them.
Busy?
These vaults are one big mystery for me. It's hard to imagine that no one else found them before now. We were able to uncover the entrance without difficulty. People are so occupied with their daily routine that no one looked more closely at this structure. I have no other explanation for it.
What is your task here?
I'm trying to find out where this round portal leads. Besides that, I help Nefarious look for the missing ornament. It is certain that this portal leads to another part of the island that we do not yet know. I can't remember ever having heard or read about that.
You really want to go through the portal?
Of course. Assuming we find that missing ornament, that is. I admit, It is a somewhat risky business, but we must absolutely find out what it has to do with these constant earthquakes.
What do you know about the earthquakes?
Something on the other side is causing them. The source is probably also causing the stone sentinels to awaken. But that isn't my job. Saturas and Kronos can tell you more about that.
Whoa.
What do you think you will find over there?
I'm really not sure. I suspect that on the other side there will be a structure similar to this one, and a counterpart to this portal. Everything else we shall see when we get there.
What is the fastest way back to the city?
I recommend you go back the same way you came. But you could also... No, that would be too dangerous.
Out with it.
Well, the builders of these halls had their own method of traveling. As far as we can tell, they could teleport.
That's nothing special.
The teleporter stones that we found here in Corinus are special indeed. It seems as though the teleporter stone here in these halls may lead to the harbor city. However, none of us had the courage to try it.
Where's this teleporter stone?
There is a door in the basin room. I have locked it up behind there.
What if I were to try to use it?
No idea. We know too little about it. It is possible you wouldn't survive.
Give me the key. I want to take a look at this thing.
Really? But I take no responsibility for it.
Give it here.
If you say so, here it is.
Where are the other teleporter stones?
So far, we've only found one other somewhere in the middle of Corinus, near the Dead Harpy Tavern.
Can you teach me anything about magic?
Once we're over there, I'll be at your disposal.
Right, so he could teach us... I think he could improve our mana. But he won't do that while we're over here. Mixir can teach us the... Son of a fucking bitch! Too many crashes in this damn game.
Hey, you!
Everything all right?
It's very brave of you to just walk in here.
I've just noticed that this guy has an unusual accent.
What are you doing here?
I'm studying the language of the builders. The language is the key to understanding the ancient people. Each one of us must learn it, or this expedition will be over before it even begins. The builders use stone tablets to pass on their knowledge. Unfortunately, many of them are broken, or were stolen long ago.
I don't think I ever picked up on his accent because somehow the music was obscuring it.
What's on these stone tablets, then?
They contain the collected knowledge of the ancient people. Some of them increase knowledge of combat and magic by magical means. For someone who can read the tablets, they are a real treasure.
Can you teach me to read the language?
Well, why not? I'll gladly pass on my knowledge to you.
So we can learn that now, but I'm going to wait on that. Because we're not going to use those tablets for a while. Right, here's the last person to talk to.
Hey, you!
How's it going?
What are you doing here? This is certainly a surprise. I thought you had been killed.
Almost.
There was quite a fuss about you, you know that? I hardly recognized Saturas. He was so beside himself about that business back then.
What sort of portal is that?
So damn
We
dark in here.
suspect that it leads to the Lost Valley, where the ancient culture must have had their city. But the stone behind the portal is made of massive rock, yards thick. Also, there are no signs of teleportation magic. Very mysterious.
Do you know how to activate it?
One of the missing ornaments seems to be a sort of magical key. We'll need it to get any further. It has to fit exactly into the ring-shaped hollow next to the portal.
Hang on a second. It's wicked dark in here. I'm sure you guys can't see anything.
Hey!
I brought a part of the ornament.
Really? That's terrific.
Do you have any idea where the other parts are?
According to the ancient inscriptions, it was broken into 4 pieces, and it looks as though the parts are still to be found on the island. with Merdarian's help. I have translated some of the
They
inscriptions.
did a surprisingly
There
good
are
job with
hints
the
as
lighting
to
and
where the
shadows in this
remaining
game.
pieces are. Here, I've marked some of the places on this map. Look around there. You should pay attention to old structures. They might be somewhat deteriorated, but no longer clearly recognizable. It could be almost anything. A large rock, a stone circle, a mausoleum, or something similar. But what am I saying? You'll find it. Well, good luck.
Why was the ornament broken?
Whoever did it wanted to prevent the portal from ever being opened again. The longer I stare at the inscriptions, the more I realize that the priests of the ancient culture really were no fools. There was a good reason that they made the region back there inaccessible. We don't know what awaits us there, but it certainly isn't anything good.
Alright, so we gotta go looking for stone structures and missing ornaments now. But on the plus side, we have a shortcut. Right through here is a door. There's a teleporter platform that will lead back to town. Or a cave near town. Now, the game, the developers, seems like they tried to troll you. Left, right, right, left, right. Left, right, right, left, right, right. Damn it! Left, right, right, left, right, right, left. It seems like the developers may have tried to troll the player here, because once you step through there, there's actually an orc standing right behind you. Now, I'm gonna try something I haven't tried before. So I don't want to go back to town. I want to go to the Dead Harpy Tavern. And as soon as you step off the platform, you can go back through it and go to the next one, which, as we have just heard, is near the Dead Harpy. So let's give it a shot. Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah! We made it.